What up, world? It's Why Not Official, Why Not Butcher, coming to your live streams. So what I want to do today is sit down, have a seat on this bench here, and just communicate with this portable device in my hand. I want to articulate my lifestyle, my brand. God damn, shit's dumping. So basically, I want to have a little rant. I just want to keep talking and see what happens. See if anything comes out of it. And it's kind of secluded. I mean, there's a big wall behind me, shed. Unless somebody's hearing me and they're really curious, they come and peek on me and shit. But as far as I'm concerned, I'm alone here, so I can express myself and shit. But yeah, this is kind of like the first vlog because I am just testing the waters here, just kind of going with the flow, you know. Hopefully the wind's not too windy. I don't know, I don't really enjoy it. I thought I would. It's kind of like work, but I guess it perfects my communication skills if I do it every day for like 20 minutes a day. What I want to do though is to perfect my communication skills is basically speak to the camera 20 minutes a day on the camera. 20 minutes a day on the camera, right? 20 minutes a day on the camera, man. I'm the cameraman. God damn. I don't know. This is not who I am. I'm just acting. I just feel like I have a little bit of energy I want to express. But I told myself I'd sit down, but instead I'm walking around now. There's a little bit of grass. I don't really know what to talk about, man. Honestly, I just want to talk. I just want to express myself. I want to do this for 20 minutes. I want that to be the goal. And right now it's only 2.5 minutes. And I want no pauses. If I do a pause, I want the pause to be like a quick pause, like an educated pause. I want the pause to be emphasizing what I'm saying and trying to articulate through this media. And I'm really trying to express myself in a more fluent manner and really strategize my conversation and what I'm trying to optimize for. Now, some of the shit I might say might not make any sense, but bear with me. This is just my tactic to embrace the unknown and articulate and express my outlook on certain things, certain practices. But the intrusion is basically this point in my life where I just want to sit down and talk to the camera. See, I'm losing track. I'm just trying to fast forward 20 years and be like, yo, I've been doing this for 20 years, God damn. I've been doing this shit 20 minutes a day, 20 years straight, and I'm a perfectionist when it comes to communication. I never lag, I never stunt, I never bullshit. I just do it, and I know exactly where I'm trying to go with the conversation. So what I'm trying to do is articulate my manifestations, which bring me to an alternate reality that divides and conquers the initial thought process of the communication efforts, which in turn breaks down the barriers and attributes my success to global domination. If you understand my lingual, then you will understand where I'm coming from when it comes to consonants and verbs. Holy fuck, man, this is a lot of work just sitting here talking and pausing with emphasized pauses and just go on our little rant and don't fucking stop talking. No more pauses. If you can do that, man, fuck, I'd be so good at talking to the camera and then talking on the phone. Because what I'm trying to do is talk on the phone and shit. Like I always, like ever since I was a kid, when I first like started my website design business, I've always wanted to talk to the camera. I mean, talk on the phone, right? I'm talking about like cold calling and stuff. Ever since I was young, and I wanted to make sales, cold calling seemed like the way to go. Cold calling small businesses, but I never really got around to it. I probably made maybe 200 calls in my life. That's not true. I was on a record going on, I don't know, probably 200 calls a day for like a week. So that's not bad, but like that was only like a week. I think I closed a couple of, not jobs, but appointments that I didn't make. It's going through a transition period, I believe. But yeah, now I'm all motivated and shit. Been waking up at 8 a.m., which is, I forget the word. But lately I've been waking up at 8 a.m. I'm trying to like push it back to like 6 and then 5 and then in a couple years maybe 4 o'clock. But my main goal is 5 o'clock a.m. I know I'm just ranting, I'm just going from topic to topic, but I'm just trying to communicate my thoughts and express my opinions. Not really express my opinions because I'm not really sharing anything in that regard. But I want to perfect my communication, and I guess repetition is the father of learning. And yeah, I want to get books. I want to start reading every day. So I live with my uncle, I live with my uncle, my nana, and my papa. And I want to go on the internet at an early time or a late time, but my uncle has control of the internet because I'm all over the place sometimes and I can't control myself, so he's got to control it for me. It's basically right now 8 o'clock a.m. is when the internet comes back on. So what I'm gonna have to do is strategize. If I want to wake up at 5 a.m., get a full day in, not go on the internet till 8 a.m., you know what I'm saying? And fucking, instead of going on the internet right away when I get out of bed, like fucking make breakfast, you know, go for a run, you know, work out a bit, break a sweat, take a shower. But yeah, wake up early, 5 a.m., that's my new goal, and just do it every day. Fuck it. Weekends, who needs them? I'm living out in the middle of nowhere now. I ain't got no friends. I don't need no friends, man. I just need me, myself, and I, and my family. My friends will come around eventually, but right now I'm just trying to grind. Because I've always wanted to be that grinder guy, you know what I'm saying? But I've never really been a grinder. I mean, I work here and there, but I'm always lazy and shit. Because the shit never really motivates me. Like when I was working with my dad, doing renovations and shit, I was grinding, bro, but like, fuck, I was always lazy and shit because I wasn't really passionate about it. I mean, I didn't mind doing it, but for a job, but I wasn't that passionate about it. But this I'm kind of passionate about because right now I'm learning programming from, like, basically started last week. I mean, this week. It's Friday right now, so I started Monday, a couple days ago. And I've been just hustling in the morning, learning programming, and which is C#, stuff like that, doing tests, online lessons and stuff. Which brings up my point that I wanted to bring up. I'm glad I brought it up. freecodecamp.com. It's got like over 1,000 hours of programming, of learning how to program, like step by step, introducing you to new things. And it's really helped me along with JavaScript. And I'm still pretty much hustling on that right now. My uncle's in the kitchen. He's a programmer. He's in the kitchen making chocolate balls or whatever. You know, the oatmeal and cocoa powder, stuff like that. Made chocolate balls. He's busy, so right now I'm stuck on a lesson. There's hints and everything. Like, you won't get stuck if you can move on to the next section. You can move on to the next lesson, no problem. Just copy the code, paste it. If you don't understand it, maybe you'll understand the next lesson. But what I'm trying to do is like really get down to the gritty and really get down to the gritty, you know what I'm saying? And fucking just learn every aspect of all of it. Even like I don't want to skip nothing. So right now I'm just recording this video out of serendipity. And yeah, I think I'm pretty productive with this video right now. I'm at 10 minutes. Feels like a long time. But I still want to talk for like an hour. In theory. I'm not actually down for that right now, but I mean, it's kind of interesting, like how I can talk to myself. Like, eventually somebody's gonna come over and peek on me and shit, and I'll be all awkward and shit, and I'll have to find a new place to go. But right now, I feel like I'm alone, and I'm not trying to peek on nobody either, because that'll boost my anxiety on that matter. But once I become super fluent with my communication, fuck, I got a lot to communicate to the world, and I believe I can motivate people like nothing, like crazy. In theory, like that's what I want to be. I want to be like a great hype master, you know, like super motivated, super down to the grind, you know, all that shit. Like I have so much to talk about. But what I really want to do is, I don't know, pre-think the video, cover, think about certain points I want to bring up, and just freestyle it. If I bring them up, I bring them up. If not, it'll make a great next video, you know what I'm saying? Like a second video or a series or whatever. But yeah, the goal for this, the objective for this is just to keep communicating, no long pauses, period. I don't think long pauses is helpful for my thought process, for engagement. Like I don't think the viewers want to, you know, an extended pause. Maybe like an emphasized pause, there's a difference. But I'm just rambling. I'm going over all kinds of things. I'm trying to speed up the conversation. I'm trying to do it as fast as possible. But like, maybe you won't want to listen to it as fast as possible. But you can slow it down, man. That's the technology of YouTube. There's a speed master. But basically what I'm trying to do is like focus in on whatever topic I'm talking about and have examples, strategies, tactics, motivation, all bundled into a great video. Great communication skills. So if I make cold calls, like I told you, I haven't made cold calls in a while. Last time I made cold calls was maybe a month or two ago, and I only did maybe like, I would say under 50 calls, maybe 100 calls max, in a period of a week, I guess. And it's so unmotivating, man. Like calling businesses, always getting the gatekeeper and shit, and then getting old people that are either retiring or their business is closed. It's so unmotivating. But the objective is to just hustle, and maybe something will come from it, and hopefully it will. If not, then at least I'll learn some additional, not additional, but like better communication skills. Learn how to actually think faster, learn how to strategize calls as I go, like strategize what I'm going to say. If they say this and that, I don't know how to explain it, but I don't even really know what I'm explaining. I'm just ranting, I'm just coming up with shit. But eventually, yeah, man, I'm just gonna hammer it out and fucking just go with the flow, you know what I'm saying, bro? Like, this shit, man, this shit. Anyways, it's 15 minutes. Let's see how many of these I can record. I think we're about done here, because I'd have to verify my YouTube account and shit like that. So hope you enjoyed this little rant, and hopefully you see where I am in a couple years. 10-year hustle, that's the goal, man. 10-year hustle. Peace.